Hi everyone, this is Colin Makwala. I am the CEO of Lebabo Fitness Solutions. Welcome to RIPE. RIPE, it means Lebabo. Today I have a guest. This gentleman that is sitting next to me, his name is Ntsoane. He's the boy from Limpopo. I've been with him for a very long time, and I can tell you, he's got stories to tell. If I can tell you that when I was still learning to slaughter, he was the guy who actually taught me how to slaughter. It can be lirikinku or pudi or homu. This guy, he's the guy. He's the guy. He knows how to do that. He's into farming. He is also into fitness. We'll just touch base on everything. It's obviously about Mr. Ntsoane. Mr. Ntsoane, he'll be telling us how did he start with fitness. Maybe you'll also touch base on the job that he's doing with farming. And also as men, because we've realized that there's a lot of things that we need to actually be talking about as men, because we never talk. So this has gave us the platform to actually do that. So Mr. Ntsoane, without wasting your time, let's get into the story. Tell us, the first time you did what we call aerobics or fitness, when was it?
Thanks, Mr. Makwala. But let me first take this opportunity to thank you and also to acknowledge, to bring me to this platform. When I start by saying how I started with fitness, basically I will say you are a father in that, and you are the one who basically made me to who I am today. And basically what I will say is that the basic of fitness, it was not my profession. And I was from teaching a profession where I couldn't find work at that time. And then we started to do aerobics and whatever, but I couldn't even know how to teach at that time. I couldn't even know what are aerobics at that time. And then you said to me, listen, man, you will do much better if you do a course. And then I started to view that and think about it. But basically, when I was looking around in the gym, I learned that a lot of people actually, they don't know what they're doing when they're in the gym. Then I started to have a desire of being a personal trainer and teach people how to train. But you came to me and said, no, my man, you can't do personal training while you don't have a basic in the form of aerobics or whatever. Let's start with aerobics and see how far you go with regard to all form of fitness.
Oh yeah.
And then you made me to know all the sectors of fitness. And then I started to study. But the very emotional part of that journey is when now I lost the job. I couldn't have accommodation where to stay. Then, and at that time I was a meter taxi driver doing business of meter taxi, because I've born being an entrepreneur, I think, basically. So, and you started to accommodate me in your house, you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
I was sleeping there, I was sleeping in my car, I was doing the course, and you taught me how to read and comprehend what was in the fitness. And you used to make a jokes that no, you can't fail anything because you have been a teacher.
Yeah.
you see, then it was a tough journey, basically. But like I said before, that basically you were like a father. You made me who I am today. It's very emotional, but I'm still going on. I'm a man today because of you.
Okay. Yes. So tell us, during the time you were studying a course, which one did you qualify first? Was it aerobics or personal training?
No, it was aerobics.
Oh.
I did a little bit of high and low. I did workout. I did a challenge at that time, I remember.
Yeah.
And you taught me a step. A very challenging course ever was a step.
Okay.
I couldn't even.
By the way, you qualified with which institute? Was it WFT or?
WFT.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, that's when I was still master training for WFT.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And then I remember you used to tour with me in aerobics marathons.
Yeah.
And when I was like clueless, but you used to make me to jump on the stage. Then when I get there at combos, there, whatever.
You know, like Thursday, you always have a bone to pick with me because I did something to you.
Absolutely.
No, man, I do get it. So from there, tell us what happened. Then you did your personal training also with WFT.
I did personal training also with WFT.
Okay.
And
then where did the journey take you from there? I still remember when you finished your course, you were still looking to do your hours, and then you also needed to start actually practicing. Where did you start practicing your personal training?
No, remember from there while I was doing that personal training course, it took me a year, if you still remember. Then I was to shadow anyone in personal training, and at that time you were a personal trainer with Planet Fitness. You remember? So I used to shadow.
Yes.
Then, but during that shadow, I learned. Then I learned that basically with gym, it's not only a weightlifting to make people like a bodybuilder. I learned more because you with your clients, basically you were doing more of core stability and flexibility exercise. We started to share that together, and I also do more of research.
Okay.
On that.
On core.
On core, basically. Then I learned, a lot of people when they come in the gym, they will do all the exercises, but you find they don't have balance.
Okay.
They don't have flexibility. They don't have a lot of more movement, like natural movements. So with core, basically, you teach them how to move, how to perform exercises with their balance.
Your personal life as a man, you going through this, you don't have place to stay, you develop yourself, you become the personal trainer, you stay with me, you stay in the car. And then what happened?
Yeah, it's so sad when you are a man and basically when you go out and you got like a vision of having a family, basically. But when you have that vision of having a family and you got girlfriends, but the relationship is not sustainable. You have a girlfriend, the girlfriend goes away, then you start looking to yourself, actually doing introspection to yourself, and you realize, actually, I'm not a man who actually has to go on and have a filter. Then you do introspection, then you go back and find the people who are actually sound good with your life. Then you meet a friend, then you find a friend like you. Then you start looking at things that will build you to become a real man, to build you to think of the family again. Because you see, one thing that touched me is the relationship that you have with your kids. How they communicate with you, how you mentor them, how how basically you make them to realize education is very important. Then as a man, then now, you have that desire. You have that desire to have a person who interacts with us. I remember at that time, you have
Oh yes.
I was just a man who actually lonely made me to be that. I was very
But
lonely.
now you do have kids. How many kids do you have now?
I do have two, a daughter and a son.
Well, when I look at all of these things, sometimes I think relevant now we need to start looking at talking about these things. Hence, are actually directed slightly to your personal life, because I know each and every person. Only settle maybe in terms of the personal life, and if we look at what we are doing as trainers, especially in the further long run, we always like to ignore the obvious, which is part of being a responsible father, a partner to our wives or girlfriends or whoever that you might have a relationship with. And yeah, all those roles that you are playing, except when you are actually maybe this one person alone. So, hence again, I think we need to start talking about things that we men, we do face and we never talk about, especially as fitness trainers, because those are the things that even to make our clients achieve their goals, because we keep things to ourselves and then we conceal all this within us, and then later it becomes poison within us. Because uthola banna ba bang ba kwatile hana le motho wa gagwe ha go dira selo. Next up we fano monitor podcast mobani ke mlela gore things that make us reference chronic problems. Because the question that he was asking, why are most trainers banana made? And but desire a six pack and all that, because from hard, and now he find it difficult. It's the very same issue. We only focus on one component, and we always focus on the physical. Kanti, if we can start to change that and say we are not just physical trainers or coaches, but we are wellness or lifestyle coaches, because as soon as you do that, then it forces you now to focus and bring in experiences to life. Because for a person to actually achieve the goals, they need to start working on their emotional problems, which is more psychological, from the components side, before. And then you also get people, or they bring in beliefs. They end up stressing them. Come on. Belief system and all that. And then social, because of Tsena, they will affect how do you see the bat?
Basically, in fitness, I realized something that you need to have a competence. You need to have a skill. A skill, not only skill, but let me say talent. Because some people, when we are in fitness, they think, no, we actually exhaust the fitness knowledge only, but it developed to a talent. It developed to a talent in the sense that when someone comes to you as a client, you start to develop a spiritual awareness of that person. The person you find saying, for instance, there are women who comes to you who have problems from home, who are actually getting abused, who are actually getting something that actually terrifies them. You find that their men or their partners, let me put it that way, they don't acknowledge the way they are.
Yeah.
Instead of motivating them, they don't motivate them.
But Mkhozi, you know what? In my mind, I still have this thing. I don't know about other men. I mean, viewers there, if there are any other men that will be watching this, I don't know if you would attest with what I'm going to ask Mkhozi here. Is that I feel that men all the time are on the wrong side, where it's like they are the only ones that need to worry about their other partner, how they feel, and it's not that this thing is not happening. We can all see that most women are going through hard times. Yes. We know with our mothers and all that, but really, let's look at the core of this. To me, when I look at me and when I look at Ntate, I see people. I don't see gender that much. And if someone is going through hard times, what behavior are they going to portray? How are they going to act based on the problem that they have?
Yeah.
Because of the cause, again.
Yes.
Hence, yes, at a certain degree, I do understand and I do acknowledge that mostly it's men. But what causes that is because we never talk about anything.
Of course.
Yeah. Because of maybe it's our and that's when we actually are causing ourselves more harm. Because whatever that is eating you inside, one way or the other, it also. And how it was sometimes, it's all without you realizing. Because when you keep on taking these negative emotions and you conceal them, they actually become something else inside that you can't actually even hide. And therefore, you even lose touch with who you are. As a man, hence I was talking to the guy yesterday. You see, the problem is with us. We focus mainly on this behavior. I don't worry. Because is more like a memory. We'll remember any pain and anything you understand? And then it's a habit. Once it becomes a habit, so it is more like your subconscious.
Absolutely.
Yeah. When we need to be focusing on how to be always alert and conscious when we act. If I need to act on that problem as it is, so that I don't cause myself harm. Because if I keep on taking Hosani, my body is going to act upon me. Because I'm conscious of what I'm doing. And then get something, I couldn't see it.
Because you see, when you talk about men and women, you talk of two characters. Two characters with regard to different powers in their spirituality, in their soul, into their personality, which is physique. But now, we men, basically, we are strong with our spirit. We can also sit and not showing our emotions to them.
But I tend to differ.
Yes.
You know, you just touched one point where you are saying we are strong in our
Spiritual.
yeah.
Spirituality.
So maybe just explain, because I don't think that way. I always think like I just told you. When I see a man and I see a woman, I see two capable people who are equal, who can do accept the sex.
No, they are not equal. They are not equal in the sense that a woman can always show her emotions. If she don't feel well, she likely to cry. And we men, when we are hurt, it's not easy to cry, and that is where the problem.
But just help me here. What do you think causes? Is it natural for men not to cry?
No, it's not natural.
And in terms of the women also, it is natural for them to cry.
No.
That is why I'm like, let's take it from the beginning.
Yes.
Ngwana wa tsala. Ngwana o ga tsala. O tsalo ana le di-qualities tse tsa gore ka re nna ke ngwanana ke alla. Or ka re nna ke moshimane a kelle. Or ke ntho fitlang a e go etsa mo lefatsheng.
I can't say that, because basically when we grow up as human beings, we likely to have strong emotions. We likely to have a strong in terms of our spirit. We are likely to be strong in terms of how to show the personality in terms of physique. But basically what I wanted to go back is when now you are health professional, you are a trainer, you are a personal trainer, or you are someone who actually can coach someone with their life practice. You find someone who comes to you is likely to be your best. And that person you need to motivate. Already her emotions are high. You need to motivate her. You need someone who can actually guide, someone who can cry with. Yeah, but you find more of them, they are from home where their husbands or their partners, they will never cry with them in that situation. So they find you as a personal trainer. That is why we got this question of saying, no, more personal trainers are really attached to their clients. Then they find that, no, maybe they are saying their clients, they are having affairs with them. It's not.
You know what? When it comes to that one, I'm sure it's going to be another topic for another day, because there's a lot to talk about it in terms of personal trainers getting attached to their clients.
Absolutely.
I'm not disputing that most personal trainers we do end up getting attached to
the clients.
Our clients. But what kind of attachment are we talking about here? Because some personal trainers, they end up taking advantage of it. But we are not going to discuss it today.
Yes.
My question is basically on more that the moral langa ona rena banna. Kanti ba bothata ba rena ke eng? As we are explaining gore o tla ana le mathata gae o tswa gae o lo gore we expected of a man or ntate kwa gae a ba le ena mara a go molla le ena. Nano ke batla re ya gona mo le motho o sa go le molisa o mo re reng ka ena ke eng e mo khosang gore a se a gona go look. I hear a lot of men can't do this, men to do that, men. But let's look deep into what causes men to end up doing that. Is it something that is in them, it's natural, or it's something that they inherited, or it was maybe an environment that actually ended up making them to become those kind of awful people where they can't even feel for their partners, or can't be the relied leaders that are expected to be.
It runs a lot of ignorance.
Is it the ignorance from the man?
It's ignorance from the man. Because,
How?
Because why I'm saying ignorant from a man? Because remember when you start a family, you start a family with your ego.
Yeah.
You want a wife, your kids to follow your vision. Basically, you put a vision so that the woman will follow your vision. But you find that if your vision, you are not like spiritual on it. A woman also, they do mistake. They find themselves actually ignoring that process. They found themselves not actually honoring the vision you have. Because basically a woman, as I said, being emotional being, they like to actually follow a man and be compromised under a vision of a man. That is why when a woman actually want to go with a man, she want to go with a man that she's strong with a vision.
Okay.
That is strong with
But
with
you know,
like
I tend to differ.
Yes.
I tend to differ. You know, with my experience,
Yeah.
I realize I made a lot of mistakes.
Yes.
Where, exactly as you are saying, vision.
Yeah.
You must have a vision. Everybody must have a vision.
Exactly.
But when you meet a partner, I always say partner. I'm not looking at someone that I live with as my woman, my wife.
Yeah.
They are my partner. And I need someone who will have same
Teamwork.
vision.
Teamwork.
Same vision. Or even if it's not the same, but her vision must be aligned to my vision.
Absolutely.
Or my vision must be aligned to her vision.
Absolutely.
So it's neither mine or hers.
Yes.
It's ours.
Yes. Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Hence, I would say, yes, at a certain degree, I do understand that things like you are saying, we need to make sure that women have no. For me, it's not like that.
Yeah.
It's we both have to build something. If you have your own beliefs, so let's talk about high. O le motho wa ka le nna ke na le di-beliefs tsa ka tse ke tswana le tsona kwa gae. Ha re hlakana re na le vision e leng hore our visions are aligned except these beliefs. We're starting our new family.
Yes.
That means we'll need to come to a compromise, and that compromise, it shouldn't be neither a choice of a woman or a man in terms of the belief. We start our own thing in order to as family. Even in religious, we know that in books they will say "Otatwa hai, otalamot." Lega was the same thing. Baratwa hai, ulo ahamot. Again. How fitamo? We are two partners supporting each other. That means we must now start our own belief that will work for us. But now, you know what is a belief? Belief is, if you look at it, you go deep down. The way Nagi Shimling, who came with people must do this, people must, if you don't do this, you do that.
Yeah,
but it's people. So at this point in time, I am a people. So we start our own thing.
Yeah, but
Keep belief system narrow.
Let me come.
Yeah.
Because when we are men, we first have a desire to build a house.
Yeah.
When you have a desire to build a house, you become a leader. So when you become a leader, you lead people. People must come behind you. So now when people comes behind you, either you mentor those people, or you always want them to believe in your idea, whereby you will sit with your wife and discuss the vision you have, and then both of you agree, and then you start building something, which you both of you will go together.
But what if,
Yeah.
because now you're talking about as a man,
Yes.
you have a vision of maybe first if you want to have motsi, but now, I don't like an who says that vision it's not worth it? Because the way I look at it is, that means it's only a man that must have a vision. And if I have a strong woman that her vision is strong and mine is aligned to her, if she is good to be a leader, is it wrong?
No, it's not wrong. But remember, please, a woman can approach it. A woman she can't come to you and say, or my friend, I want to have you as my husband, and start pinpointing some other things that she desires to do. You are the one who will go and approach a woman.
No, now I think that's just culture.
Not really culture, but you see,
I don't know popular how
no, you don't have.
you don't have
You develop them as you grow up.
Environment. But now if we were to start a new generation,
Yes.
yeah, neither wana wanana, neither wana mushimani. Of course we know what we need to understand, it's not to fight natural we know natural wanana or that's science. It's something that we cannot change.
No.
But we can change, because being strong is not a part of how much muscles you have.
No, true.
Again,
True.
but if you grow in an environment that allows you to think and be and express yourself, it will depend. But if you are given equal treatment in terms of the environment and things that you can do, you are not limited because of you're a woman or a man. I think it doesn't matter. You both can be strong. You both, it will be there for a choice that you make, because naturally it's what God gave us. He gave us choice.
No,
So how you use it later, it becomes your problem. So it's not now whether this person was either a girl or a boy. We would have done something, you know, as long as ube underneath or abe underneath when we say abe mulekana holekana kanti it's equal again. It's equal. Hence now why always should it be expected of you as a male to be the man? Because even women would say such things to you, and then now I want equality. Do you understand? I differ with that because of when I look at people, I see equals. Né? But as such, it means even when you say you are equal to me, don't expect me because I'm a man. I must always do things, say no more environment you foster
No, I agree with you.
because there will be certain things say no more ladies can actually do on their own. But no, kintu ya bondati.
No, I agree with you.
Kintu ya bombe.
No, I agree with you.
Yeah.
That is why I'm saying we men as leaders,
Yeah.
we need to bring.
We men as leaders. No, why can't it be men, women as leaders? Now, if or we men as part of the leadership.
No, we are
as part. Yes, say as part of the leadership.
We are part of leadership.
Thank you.
No, but you know why I express this leader of men being the leader.
Yeah.
I express it because we are the one who actually go and approach it. But again, when we approach a woman coming into my space, and then we lead together, we start sharing the vision together.
But if you want to get an
Why don't we
about
go
relationship?
together? Why don't we go together?
Well, I do why I want to get an or when I meet someone, I get Kimumita because of Liena already. Because it's an interest in
No, yes, of course, yes.
But I also try to understand what environment the era of the world now. I belong to one our approach, but I don't think
No, they can't.
Enough for now. I feel they can do it.
Yes.
It's just fell for it. But about the matter of
Yes.
I understand. But because of I understand, then I don't look less at them because of Kim Maggie guy.
And some of them
Ke allow opportunity area now
and some of them are highly intelligent.
Exactly.
They're highly intelligent to a level that when you meet her and develop that leadership, then
but leadership give a fellow allowing a conversation.
No,
so that and then from more depend on has it to leader lead to.
yes.
So has a leader lead to.
Yes.
Then setting responsibilities.
Yes.
Then declaring you are all strong. So hence again, sometimes really because of allow a situation or even carrying managing as someone who is responsible for certain duties. Yes, you bear as if you are a leader, but you are not actually the leader. Because without Batoba, what are you leading?
No, you don't need that.
Thank you, understand. And what I want to also point out for the people, if it's about science, whatever energy, the way it sounds negative, it will work.
100%.
What are the things when they come back to you, you want to point out where I'm why. Then give the but if I had a chance of actually doing things right, then I'm going to get a have you ever thought of something like that?
No, I thought of that because you see, now it takes us back. That when actually you are doing personal training, so it means a personal training. One thing that we in personal trainers we lack entrepreneurial mind. We lack to define this personal training as one of the client and meaning me as a proprietor and my client in investment. So meaning what I'm trying to say, when you acquire clients, those clients should be your investors in your business. Then if we fail that, then we fail a lot of things because saying when I look at my clients, especially women clients, you find they can advise in many ways. They can make me to understand how to approach my clients. They can make me to actually run my life. You find some are highly intelligent to make me a good man, where I will share that with my children. So, as personal trainers, basically we fail to understand. We fail to sit down and offer what we have and get what we want.
But now, what is it that we need to change that will actually help trainers? Or they should actually up their level in terms of people's skill, behavior, so that because we all agree that it's because of maybe we even lack how to deal with general problems personally, and then how are we therefore going to even help other people, because other people are 17% to be this so good trainers and everything, but knowing how well I and then you wake up early in the morning, so how do we turn this thing around? Because eventually, personal trainers, these are too attached without helping the problem member if them in I don't worry, because of you are that immediate person, you should understand, number one, as a personal trainer, you are there to play that part, but not to take advantage of that client, because they are the ones that are paying you. Understand? So during the nice thing to find yourself, don't worry, so
to me, I will tell you about I tend to actually get spiritual skills.
In terms of how
spiritual skills, I'm talking of to understand who I am. After knowing who I am, I will seek anyone who comes to me with their problems or his problems. I will be able to put the difference and help where I can. Because you find more of the things is a spiritual communication between people. And basically that is what we do. If we improve that, we are able to understand people's problems, we are able to understand our problems, and then move forward and able to help other people. Because if we have this skill of training people, but we don't have this skill of knowing ourselves, and knowing to differentiate the wrong things and the right things, that is when we need to. That is when we need to work.
the belief system. We shouldn't focus too much more in so because you know you are flexible to any religion.
Yes.
How you respect what they do, and how na le bona ba le bona ba le free o ka se tole so wa le la nna ntse it's amazing ditumelo ya ka. So ntwe ke ratang ha o le gore ha re le batho re tsebe dintho tse leng gore naturally those are things that you can't change. If it's a natural thing, there's nothing we can do about it. I mean, it's a natural thing for anyone. But as soon as we start enticing ourselves by the beliefs, that's when we start fighting.
No, you are quite true. And basically that is where, as personal trainers, we need to be. We must develop love, we must develop compassion, and work with everyone.
Yeah. And business, on a business side, since it's born now where to see maybe when we get time again, we'll maybe sit and then maybe touch base on other things that we didn't actually touch base on. There's a lot. I also wanted to know about your farm. What are you farming and all that? The guy farms a lot of stuff, right? He farms bees and all this stuff, all this pollination and everything. Yeah, he's the master of that. I won't even talk about it. I don't know what is happening there. But we'll make time, and then you guys, you can actually see what ukutika. So just to wrap up everything, in everything that we spoke about in less than 30 seconds, what can you say?
I think the platform you gave me basically is very imperative. People should learn out of this platform. They must not take it for granted. You are doing a good job.
Thank you, my brother.
And being a good job as well, being a mentor, of course. It's very important to listen to you while you are interviewing other people. And for me in particular, you make me who I am. I never knew how to train people. I never knew how to do step class. I never knew how to do high and low. The funny is that you are someone who people they think no, you are pushing too much. But you are someone who develop confidence in your students, and that is what you made in me. I've got confidence.
Thank you.
I'm proud where I am. I can do whatever with free, as I'm a free man.
That's his name, free man. Viewers, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. The channel is Ripe Wellness with Lebabo. And on our next episode, we'll be talking to one of my students also, because I'm busy interviewing all my students, Tsepo Ngumalo, and we'll be also having a guy called David Matlala. All of those guys are my students, so I just want to know now where they are in terms of fitness and the business. So expect more interviews to come in the next episodes, and I hope you love this. And remember again, like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of this, because I mean, without us understanding where we are, we don't have any way forward. So love you guys, hope to see you next time. I hope you enjoyed this. Bye. Boom.